Recording.
#1 this weekend at the box office, which means that we will have beaten Lord of the Rings,
Oh.
which is something pretty huge. So, are you ready?
I think so.
Are
You
you
ready,
ready?
Dante?
We're ready if you're ready.
I think we're ready.
Step over this way.
Step over this way. How you doing there, gentlemen?
Okay, we're rolling.
Wade Kohler with Frankly Speaking. How is the success of the film festival this year? How are you enjoying the festivities?
Well, we are both pretty thrilled to be here at the Palm Springs Film Festival, and the array of stars that are here tonight for this honors, it's just amazing. Really a great group of people.
How is it? How is the working relationship between you folks and executive producer Richard Zanuck? How is that? How is the working relationship with that?
Well, Richard Zanuck produced the movie along with us. The three of us were the producers on Big Fish.
Let's start over again. You gotta come over here so I keep it in the frame.
Sorry.
Okay.
Try it again.
We're rolling.
Richard Zanuck produced the movie Big Fish along with us. The three of us produced the film together. And Richard Zanuck is a legend and one of the great producers and is making some of his best movies right now at this point in his career. So to get the chance to produce with him was a great thrill.
Danny Elfman, your musical score director. How did you pick him as your musical score director? I know I remember him back in the Oingo Boingo days, and he's just come a long way with his scores.
One of the great things about hiring Tim Burton to direct a movie is there's that great chance that you're going to get Danny Elfman to do your score. This is the 10th movie that they've done together, and Danny Elfman is one of those stars people kill for, but because he has that relationship with Tim Burton, the same kind of relationship that John Williams has with Steven Spielberg, Danny Elfman has with Tim Burton, and I think this is one of the most original, beautiful things that Danny Elfman has ever written.
And speaking of Tim Burton, how is that relationship with you folks? How's
Well, working with Tim was everything you'd hoped it would be. He's an incredible creative genius. He's just as wild and unique and eccentric as you'd hope, but he's also very prepared and very organized. He knows exactly what he wants. So working with him was a complete pleasure.
And any upcoming projects for you gentlemen?
We're actually shooting a movie right now in New York City called The Forgotten, which is a thriller starring Julianne Moore that should come out sometime next fall.
Well, you gentlemen have a good evening there and enjoy the festivities. Thank you.
Thanks
very much. Nice to meet you.
You're not going to be ready? Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
Wow, well, great.
Working with us there.
You want to just keep it rolling?
Huh?
We'll play it. Okay, let's hit record. And
This is Wade Kohler. We're here at the Palm Springs Convention Center here in Palm Springs, California for the Palm Springs International Film Festival Gala Awards ceremony being held here tonight. A red carpet event. Featured guests include This is Wade Kohler here at the Palm Springs Film. This is Wade Kohler. I'm here at the Palm Springs International Film Festival here at the Palm Springs. It's Wade Kohler here at the Palm Springs International Film Festival here at the Convention Center in Palm Springs. A red carpet event here featuring stars Kevin Costner, producer Richard Zanuck of Big Fish. This is Wade Kohler reporting from the Palm Springs Convention Center for the awards gala for the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Featured guests include actor Kevin Costner, executive producer Richard Zanuck of Big Fish. This is Wade Kohler reporting for the awards gala here at the Convention Center in Palm Springs for the International. This is Wade Kohler here at the awards gala being held here at the Palm Springs Convention Center for the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Featured guests include actors Kevin Costner, executive producer for Big Fish, Richard Zanuck, and scores of other actresses and actors here. Mr. Sheridan, can I ask you a couple of questions?
I have to do this one, then I can...
Certainly, thank you, sir. Huh? It's only God's.
Brown. She's solid in a white and black. Okay, thank you. Jim Sheridan. We have.
Mr. Sheridan, how are you,
How are
sir?
you? Good to
Wade
see you
Kohler
again.
with Frankly Speaking.
Yeah.
I'm here with Jim Sheridan, writer-director for, I'm sorry, back up here. I'm here with Jim Sheridan, writer-director for In America.
That was a great part.
I understand you co-wrote this with your daughters, Naomi and Kristen. Is this an accurate depiction of how it was coming to America for you?
Yeah, it is. You know, I included a lot of events that happened in my life here in America. I had a great time here. I spent 7 years running a theater. I was always trying to make it, as they say, off Broadway or on Broadway, and I never did. So I tell people I didn't get the American dream financially. I got it more like spiritually, I suppose, you know. I kind of changed myself and decided I'd make films and learn to communicate simpler. So it was an interesting process for me.
How does it feel to be one of the honorees here tonight at the film festival?
It's fantastic, you know. I know the very important people here tonight. Probably one of the greatest actresses in the world, Naomi Watts, and definitely one of the great directors, Anthony Minghella from England, and myself. I'm from Ireland, as you know.
Of course.
And it's very important festival now. It's the right time of year to have it. You look at all the white limousines coming along. It seems to be buzzing, you know.
Sure. Any upcoming projects in the works for you, sir?
I've got a project coming on about an American political family, and I was thinking of doing a story about Radio Caroline, you know, the pirate radio station, and maybe I'll even do a story about part one of this, growing up in Ireland, you know.
Okay, all right.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you, and my new film's In America, which is about here. I'm looking at God Bless America on the sign over there, and then Welcome to Palm Springs. But I think it is a good film, In America, and it's got two great kids in it, and Samantha Martin's spectacular, and Paddy Considine's great new actor. Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you.
Somewhere that way. Yeah, I think so.
Move back a little bit. Move back towards the weight. Move out of the frame.
How's this?
Okay. Go ahead.
And we're going out here on the red carpet, you know. I'm going to wait for one of the celebrities who doesn't want to be interviewed, trying to run through. And I grew up in Detroit, hockey town, watched a lot of hockey. Watched a few hip checks thrown, so if I see anybody running, I'm just going to bend over and see if I can do a hip check. Spend the night in jail, but it'll be worth it. Boy, will I have something to tell my grandkids, or my grandnephews, or grand something or others. Palm Springs Film Festival, 2004, Palm Springs, California. And all my kidding aside, I do think, I'm amazed at how this festival has grown. It's become a prestigious festival. I think a lot of people laughed, maybe not laughed, but people probably had questions concerning the viability year after year of an international film festival in Palm Springs, but in fact, I think they've done quite well with it. Doesn't matter what I think, they have done it. So this is why we have some of the folks who are showing up. We got Tia Carrera making her way over here. I've seen a lot of her movies. The only problem is, unless you're up watching Cinemax, you probably
Here, well.
but a beautiful, beautiful actress. And that's the wonderful thing about is that perhaps a performer might be down on their luck, but it also takes us one movie to turn it around. Of course, that's the volatile nature of the film industry. One film can make you, one film can break you. And there are lots of some performers, some artists do lots of films for both varieties. Ask John Travolta about that. I saw a guy that looked like John Travolta. I was going to go over and try to interview him and see if he could just play along and we could pretend. I can't tell. It might be John Travolta. I'm not sure. The problem is the lighting is not good. Maybe this gentleman would be tremendously flattered if I told him, in the light you're in right now, you look just like John Travolta. Got lots of arrivals. I was saying earlier that one of the things about this festival is that it brings out all the movers and shakers here in the Palm Springs area. And I was very excited. I thought I had a director. It turned out that I had a contractor. So you can imagine how embarrassed I was when they said, "Oh, I've seen all of your movies," and he informed me, "Well, I build buildings." So I didn't miss a step. I just made sure to let him know that I've been in all of his buildings too. Seemed to appreciate it. And it looks like we're getting more and more of the famous people coming in. Somebody called over there. I always try to get the microphone over by the bald person, and I can always pull it back. But usually a shiny head is a sign of some importance. Unless you're in jail. Awaiting Mary Bono, making her way over here. Also an international presence. After doing this festival for year after year, I've gotten to know some of the correspondents. We have correspondents from all over, from Canada. Okay, well, it's not that far away, so it's not a hobbits can't exactly walk there either. I know we have
Dante, is this one rolling? Yes.
We're ready. All of a sudden, we're getting
Mary Bono coming down the red carpet right now.
we're waiting for her. She wants
Brand new. I bought this
Of course,
just
we
for
don't
you.
live in
I know y'all have to do a bunch of stuff. So where do you want me to go?
Well, I think after this, we're just going to the VIP reception. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. Miss Bono, Wade Kohler with Frankly Speaking.
Frankly speaking, I have a feeling I'm in for something big here.
How was the success of this year's event?
Oh, it's wonderful. Just the turnout tonight, both of celebrity and star power, and not only that, but very accomplished producers and directors. I think it's testament to this being a wonderful film festival.
Have you gotten to see many of the movies featured through the festival?
I have not yet. My husband and I were able to see Big Fish on opening night, and since then we've been working and been busy, but hopefully over the next couple of weeks we'll be able to get out.
Congresswoman Bono, my question is, it seems like this festival year after year just keeps getting more prestigious. It seems like you have more and more major directors, major stars. At this point, can you think of any direction in particular you'd like to see the festival go?
I think we have a wonderful board of directors who is at the helm of this festival, and I think they've grown it, and I think we've always had wonderful programmers who have been careful with their film selections. I've always loved the fact that we focused on foreign films. We've been able to screen for the residents of Coachella Valley, or for whoever comes to our film festival, some wonderful foreign films that they would never have the opportunity to see. And it's always a thrill, because then they usually go on to win the Academy Award, but I really enjoy our emphasis on foreign films.
If you need to cut a deal in the Congress, do you think you can bring some of your colleagues here, or do you think that'll help you sort of get what you need?
You just missed, just right behind me was the Chairman Joe Barton from Texas, who's here tonight. He's chairman of the Energy and Air Quality Subcommittee, and soon to be the chairman of the full Energy and Commerce Committee, which oversees actually a lot of the film industry. So he's here tonight. He has no idea what he's in for, but it's a delight to have him.
Palm Springs on the map. Thank you very much, Congresswoman.
Thanks, you guys. Enjoy our weather.
Thank you.
And that was Congresswoman